Hey, RetconRaider here, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. As today, we have a Hulk. Opportunity to exploit or a vessel to avoid. Only one way to find out. Let's see what we've got. Though to be fair, I think I do actually remember this one from beta. No telling what may have changed, though. Huh. This isn't...
Let us not dawdle.
Oh. Poison runs through mechanical veins. The path to your goal seems easy as long as you do not turn back. Fire rages in an iron heart.
Your pronouncements sometimes remind me of our Farseus prophecies, Monkey. Only vaguely, of course. Your diviners are hardly comparable to ours.
Wow, that's almost a compliment. Also, this is not what I thought it was, but I do now recognize it, and oh dear. Yeah, this is,
I always have a backup plan.
This is going to be interesting. A formidable-looking door blocks the way into the next module. It is covered in scratches, as if someone clawed at the cold metal for a very, very long time. The door does not respond to your touch and stands fast, refusing to open. The writing above the doorway reads, Main Computing Cathedral. The tech priest blesses himself with a protective symbol, his hand visibly shaking.
Shield us, O Machine God, from the evil that has taken hold of your temple. Save us. Preserve us from the corruption. Show us the way. The sacred metal that bars our path is weakened. Let us appeal to the machine spirit of one of the generators, so the metal may drink from its blessed energies. There should be one hidden somewhere in this module.
Got it, but what's this evil you're talking about? The tech priest says nothing for a while. Then his vox comes to life, but the voice is hoarse, punctuated by static and interference.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. I am merely his servant. I cannot discern what has stricken the abode of the machine god. But I do sense a distortion of the structure, disfigurement of the molecular order. This ship is sick. Further conversing is unproductive. The will of the Omnissiah has brought us to these doors. Thus, our task is clear. Search for a way to proceed beyond, so we can discover a means of cleansing these halls.
Right. The door and the entire adjacent section of the bay have no power. There must be a backup generator somewhere nearby. Once you turn it on, you should be able to proceed. The main thing that catches your eye about this place is the state of the wall panels by the door. They bear numerous scratches, 5 in a row, resembling claw marks. Some of the panels look like they could fall off at any moment. Here and there you see the occasional sparks and crackling of the damaged wires behind them. That's probably fine. The stomach-turning bloody smears on the wall form a malevolent symbol. The blood seems to have penetrated deep into the metal.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Hey, nice. Off to a good start. Let's hope that trend continues. Generic goods, but we'll take them. I would like to use more grenades. It has been pointed out to me that grenades are now keyed off of intelligence. Good excuse to grab the Grenadier perk. Oop. Right. The dull sounds produced by the ventilation system create the illusion that the ship is breathing, like a living and terribly sick creature. I mean, yeah, ship's under a lot of stress. Can't really blame it for
Keep your wits about
letting
you.
off some steam. Oh, hello. Mad Tech Priest.
This is bad. Very bad. The Omnissiah's grace has forsaken this place, and these brethren.
Oh, don't be so quick to judge. I'm sure he's fine. The priest, whose body is covered in symbols carved into metal and flesh, is whispering words of prayer. Yeah, that's probably normal. I mean, who's to say what is and it... Oh. Okay, we... Oh, a trap. Ah, that's why. Okay, gotcha. A little silly, but I guess it tracks. Nearly it.
I need to find the answers.
Ow. Just a fresh injury, we've got that.
That is not my destiny.
It's the full-on traumas that we have to worry about. Some environmental hazards are a lot less forgiving than others. Provocateur's Helmet. Minus 10 penalty to perception on all attacks made against the wearer and all enemies within 2 spaces of the wearer. Interesting. So that would primarily affect dodge mitigation? Because actual 2-hit chances are determined by ballistic and weapon skill, not perception. So that's really more built for a dodge-based character. I think we're good with what we've got. Might toss that to Heinrichs, though, for those rare occasions where we actually use them. That door seems to be in a jam. Dark reddish blotches form the words, "Oh, Omnissiah, the hour is upon us." Uh-huh. Your imagination is playing tricks on you, making you see faces twisted in a scream in the stains on the metal. Neat.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
See, that door's not broken at all. It all just hinges on how you frame it. I've got to say, though, they They really knocked it out of the park with the atmosphere in this place. That's the main reason I remember it from Alpha, actually, not Beta. We only played Act 2 in Alpha. Clutching the soldering iron in his left hand, the priest casually solders the contacts on the implant in his right hand to the panel. Metal. Oh. Right. And this is one of the more electrodynamic hazards we have to face here.
You are authorized.
We've got to pay close attention to where those puddles are. The odd behavior of the Transformers must have been caused by some malfunction. You are unable to identify its source. Pascal, you had one job! That's fine, just be very careful.
Calculating optimal route.
Yeah, do that. The optimal route being the one that doesn't instantly cripple you with multiple traumas.
Litany of reconnaissance recited.
And cut the power. Yes, please. Oh. Yeah, that's probably just the wind.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
One of many modules providing power to the massive ship.
Is there money to be made?
Oh, come on. We had a 90%. Inspection reveals nothing. Perhaps the strange vision was a mere trick of the mind. Yeah, like I said, must have been the wind. And this is clearly just, someone's collection of harmless curio. Nothing to worry about here.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
The priest's eyes are completely empty. They are looking through you without seeing you.
I always have a backup plan.
Scraps of skin and broken nails and teeth are stuck in the ragged grooves on the bulkhead. Someone made a frenzied attempt to scratch the blasphemous symbols into the metal, showing themselves no mercy.
Let us not dawdle.
Accursed flesh, you betray me. I am drowning in the mire of flesh and sinew, but my spirit longs for the perfection of the machine. Tech comrade, you are in need of a ritual protocol of repair. We will mend you. Yes, we will mend you.
Yeah, that certainly fixed him. Amen to that.
You make my soul uneasy, Seer of Shael. Is it your third eye? Or is it something else? Whatever it is, do not come any closer.
I will say the same to you. The glare of your soul dazzles my sight. To the point of pain, to the point of tears. We should keep our distance.
Interesting.
Over there.
Right? You're Leah?
I wander through the stars.
Well, I walk a lonely road. The only one I've ever known. The priest is mumbling an incoherent series of terms and designations. Ooh. Augmented gloves. Grants +10 weapon skill and +5 strength. Slight loss on strength, but that's 5 extra attribute points over the pneumo gloves we just gave Abelard. Yeah, I think that's worth swapping out. Obviously, we'd take a slight ding on strength bonus in athletics, but that extra accuracy could really help. As we've seen, that's something Abby's really been struggling with lately. Good find. The metal feels a little warm and somewhat moist to the touch, remarkably similar to living skin. Cool, that's fine and normal.
Always keep your eye on the price.
As is that. And... oh, yes, I vaguely remember this.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
I do recall this from Alpha because it was a basic puzzle tax. A super simple puzzle, but one you basically can't solve without hurting yourself, since we need to access the pressure stabilizers on the other side of that cloud. And near as I can tell, there's no way for us to actually avoid taking damage from that gas. Though if anyone could, you'd think it would be Pascal. Oof, that's rough. So much for the iron lungs. Alright, well, we might need to swing back by the ship sooner rather than later. Oh, yeah, seeing. That was barely even a puzzle. It was literally like the first 3 switches we flipped. Just in order from closest to farthest. So this puzzle really is just here to force you to injure one of your characters.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
I always keep my options open.
What is it?
You're Leanne, I believe in you. Hey, okay. I honestly did expect her to cripple herself there, but that would have been fine because we have to go back to get Pascal patched anyway. Though I may have spoken too soon.
Keep a sharp eye.
Oh, goodness, yes. Okay. Definitely spoke too soon. No, we're good.
I have learned much in my exile.
Wow, okay, early yet. I mean, you still flubbed one of those checks, but not too shabby. That could have definitely gone a whole lot worse. That was a gauntlet of 3 trauma-inducing hazards in a row. And yet, somehow she still walked out unscathed. Whilst poor Pascal there is like a crunched up bag of potato chips. Give me a sec while I pop back to the ship. It's a little cheesy, but it is a valid resource for us to exploit. Right back. And we're back. Pascal's chock full of spare ribs, so let's hit that generator. See if we can't make our horizon slightly more eventful. Yeah, that seems about right. Alright, people, everything seems fine and good here. Let's carefully and calmly walk back to our ship through the inexplicably bleeding corridors.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Ah, I see. Yeah, it can never be easy, can it? Alright, fair enough. These guys are trying to get some sparks going, so let's help them out. Yeah, maybe give Adira some space.
I have traveled far darker paths.
That veil's looking awfully thin.
Was that you? Or...
I'll make an example out of you.
How dare you disturb the peace of the machines! Desecrator!
Yep, that's me. Alright, we got Heralds of Corruption. Those are stationary buffers. We've got Servitors as tanks, Technomats as snipers, and a Mad Magos in back. That's their leader. Let's get our guys set up. General idea here is to trim the buffers first, then the snipers, while Abby keeps their tanks preoccupied. Pretty by the numbers. Okay, we've got some wiggle room on the veil. Let's keep lightening the mood. Nice. Oh, up again. And we do still have some slight wiggle room, so third time's the charm.
On it. Will do.
One Herald out. Can't risk any buffs, though. Oh, and let's get the rest of these zones set.
No can do.
Cassie, please reinforce that veil for us.
insist, Lord Captain.
She has that talent that slightly reduces degradation every time she uses one of her powers, so we'll need to make full use of that if we want Adira to remain functional. At least in an area like this one. I can't risk pushing her up closer. Alright, let's do this instead.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Ooh.
Significant value.
Okay, so that is a guaranteed kill on the heralds. Noted, noted, noted. Decent hit, too. Low damage, but punched all the way down the line.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And Pask up for a full turn. We need to be careful not to overextend until Abby's up front. We'll work the angles.
Request approved.
Get past tack going. Ah, shoot. I must have set it too far. Hard to tell with those overlapping zones. That's fine. We're still off to a good start here. Let's keep whittling.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Gotta love that kill zone. Now we'll just pot shot the servitors a bit. Oh, Abby, why are you so slow? Servitors on the move. But it's the snipers I'm worried about.
I've suffered worse.
Oh, goodness. Okay, well. Apparently, I was worried about the wrong thing. Let's snip those snipers.
I am ready for whatever comes.
Ah, fair enough.
It's as good as done.
I was hoping we'd get lucky with that. One out.
Unmanageable.
Minor ding on Pask, and we've got momentum. Let's get Abby patched.
The healing is much appreciated.
Grab their attention. These guys are kind of dense, so we might have to hammer it in. We might be able to get him on back line next round.
For fun, Varansius!
The sooner we can get him on the Magos, the better. Especially if he can take the servitors with him.
Follow my lead! Indeed. At your beck and call.
But of course. Anything else?
Nice, nice. And bring the grade back up.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Nice. Also nice.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Into the fray.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's clear this guy. I've really been sleeping on that banishment.
Advancing. Your desire condemns you.
Another one out. And the last one should drop when it goes after Abby. Now the sniper. Yeah, I figured. But always worth hedging your bets. No good angle for Valen. We'll just push up. Magos on the run. Interesting. Let's pin him down.
My place is at the fort. Gray hair, sure hand. I will do my duty.
Oh, yes, let's hem him in. Discourage him from running any farther.
On it.
And we're good. Nice, nice. A little rough around the edges, but not bad. Got ever so slightly scary when Abby took that hit mid-battle, but but we kept it under control. Yeah, nothing all that notable as far as loot goes. But we've still got a ways to go. Juliet.
I align my path with yours. For now.
Also, enemies visible in the next room. I'm guessing that's why they actually have this trap here. To slow your roll before you just blunder into another fight. So, let's get a gander at what we're dealing with. Another Mad Magos. We've got Box Skulls and Heralds for buffing. We've got Servitors for tanking. Technomats for sniping.
I'm listening.
Let's lead with Adira. See if we can maybe clear a support or two. Nice, perfect. No notable lashback. Let's get Pask and Abby up front. We'll be leaning on Pask in particular to clear those heralds. So, cast near Pask. Adira tucked in the corner. And snipers in back. Right. More over here. I think the main trick here is going to be clearing the various support units before they can jack the mooks up to the point where they're actually dangerous. That's kind of what caught me off guard last fight, was the Magos buffing up one of the Servitors. Let's do this.
If I may.
And drop a Herald. One out, 3 left. Plus Servo Skulls. Set zones. That'll have to do. Whiffed. But not to worry. And that's 2. Get past tech going. Just 4 stacks this time. But certainly better than 0. Ooh.
Successful.
Oh, so close. Let's get that Bale back under control.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
Not quite what I was going for. Should have just eyeballed them. Nadir is up. Build degradations in the red, but yeah, we should really finish off that third Herald.
Will do.
Fingers crossed.
But of course.
Okay, yeah, we're good. That's 3. I was honestly ready for something to explode or for a demon to come screaming out of the aether. So that just leaves number 4 over there. We'll have to overextend a little.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. Ancestors guide me.
Should be okay. Servitors are too slow to reach her. Oh, shoot. Really thought we did more damage. Never mind. We're fine. But yeah, I really thought we had it lower down after that first shot. Otherwise, I would have analyzed it to bump our second shot. But I think we're in pretty good shape here. Let's grab their attention. Keep them off our back line. Magos on the run. And yes, Servitor is too slow to actually reach Yurliat. Oh, shit, right. I forgot they could do that. Well, that's a slightly sticky wicket. No angle on the skull. Gunner's no real threat. Let's whittle the Magos. Nice tag. Now the Chaser.
You should have thought twice before crossing me.
Ow. And let's knock some skulls.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Servo skull clear. Now, stay on the Magos. I'm just now realizing I should have diversioned Yurliat.
Combat is an equation.
Nice.
Life is a negligible variable.
Might actually bleed out. Alright, let's get these guys off our Eldari. Right, of course. Try again. Nope. Okay, you know what? We can just do this. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're definitely fine. Momentum! Get out of here. Finish Schmagos.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
Very nice. And diversion. Sorry, forced distraction. That lets Hurliet walk away without provoking.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, Adira. We definitely don't want to risk psyching ourselves out, so we're purely support this round. Run away! And just start trimming. We pretty much won at this point. It's just a matter of mopping up. The real risk in this fight, and other similar fights, is in letting the myriad of buffers all stack their buffs up, turning what are otherwise just tanky mooks into actual killing machines. But at this point, we've killed all their buffers, so it just leaves a bunch of basic meat shields.
Victory is imminent.
Who do still pose a slight threat, but you know, comparatively speaking. Much less than they might have otherwise.
I'll make it happen.
Cusplord. That was a hemorrhage kill. Ask is up.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all. Request denied. My to serve.
Oh, my. Contents under pressure. Pull.
Reduce to dust!
Which just leaves you.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done.
Man, happy for MVP this time out. Dude was killing it. I think that arm slot upgrade is really making a difference here. Definitely feels like he was a lot more effective out there. Though, of course, we'll be sure to round his strength back up to 60 next time we get a chance. And with that, I feel like we've earned ourselves a breather. Man, I've got to say though, this is definitely one of my favorite dungeons in Acts 2. I only kind of half remember it because it's been a year since I played it, but I do remember it leaving a distinct impression on me back in Alpha. Which also means I do know what's coming next. We'll hit the pause button for now, but we will definitely pick up here next time. Should be hot. See you then. Oh, and special thanks to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, including but not limited to Revenant, Alois, CrowkingLoR, Dragon Matrix 7, Drakiith, V23, EgonAlter, Exsellsior, Gottlieb, James Trimmier, Kazorm, Giemza, Nathan Welch Jr., OverlordPherom, RandomPassrby, RobbyB, Tomasz Piątkowski, Triphoppenskip, and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, if you'd also like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things. Trust me, it does make a difference. Or you could even check out the PayPal, the Patreon, the Nexus GG, or the YouTube memberships. Links are in the description.
The path to your goal seems easy as long as you do not turn back.